Can you hear me good?
Yep.
How do I
I
sound?
can.
Huh?
I said I can.
Oh, okay. Yay! Okay, calm down. Okay, I'm trying to get things right. Now, what the hell is she on? Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Well, I'm good anyway. I got music playing right now. You know, the typical, hey, how you doing? This is so. We want you to come check us out.
Right.
If you don't want to check us out, that's fine too. You don't care. That was Candy Rose. The best you ever had. If you want to hear more music like this from Candy Rose and other artists, indie, R&B, jazz, soul, punk, reggae, R&B, oh, you have it all. I mean, I don't have nothing
If
on.
you're looking for alternative music or alternative radio station,
yeah, see, I might just come over sometime. We can have a show either. I might just come to have you come down to the office later that night.
If you're just going home from work or going to work,
because right now I'm in the middle of reconstructing everything, so I have a bigger area. But right now I have an office downtown. I just don't never go down there.
Sime Mixlr Radio. We bring you the
and
best
it's a lot closer
of
to where
all
you are.
music. Just give us a shot. Come on down. SIME dot
So,
today
I'm just trying to send a message to my daughter real
or you
quick.
can always find us on the Spreaker channel, the Spreaker radio system. We also on Mixlr, Facebook. Just give us a shot. This is G.E. Shaw.
Are you an independent musician? How would you like to have your songs played on hundreds of radio stations just like the one you're listening to right now? Join MusicSubmit.com and we'll promote your music to radio stations and blogs in your genre. It's free to set up your account, and we guarantee your music will be considered for airplay by radio stations worldwide. Why not sign up today? It's free. MusicSubmit.com. Radio promotion for indie musicians.
I miss the chance to take pleasure in you.
Shaw, SIME Mixlr Radio tonight. On today's show,
While I
you know
am too busy
our
to
girl,
deem you.
Rhani D Chae.
Despite my
We'll be back in a couple minutes. This is
love
Colliding,
me.
Trapped in the
I
Night.
am too busy with a fancy lie. Do not believe in the adventure of love. For me to complete you is your main desire. I want to be that big player. I was upset in you. I was trapped not to cherish you. I wasn't loving you back. I was trapped not to feel you. I was trapped in the night for not believing love. I was trapped in the night for not adoring you.
After this tour, I'm gonna say a happy birthday to my grandson.
I am too eyeless to see you at the right time. I am too heartless not to give you my heart. Trapped in the night, I couldn't see the light. I do not feel the influence of love. Passion may change my whole existence. It might set me free from these dark thoughts. I realize my blunder at the wrong time. Love can save me from the trap. Save me. I was upset in you. I was trapped not to cherish you. I wasn't loving you back. I was trapped not to feel you. I was trapped in the night. Do not believe in night, to be trapped in the night, deprived of the romance, to be trapped in the night, to be trapped in the night. I never take the chance to make you happy. Oh, I was upsetting you. I was trapped not to cherish you. I wasn't loving you back. I was trapped not to feel you. I was trapped in the night for not believing love. I was trapped in the night for not adoring you.
Well, that was Kaladi, Trapped in the Night. What we got coming up next is Let's Party. And this is a tribute, a dedication to my grandson, who just turned 1. Now, I know he don't know anything about partying. That's good. But this is for him. It's Let's Party by Eugene Williams. Go parties, little man.
It's time for vacation. That's the reason to party. It's time for payday. It's time for celebration. It's time to take a party time. It's time to get away and have some fun. It's time to take a party time. It's time to celebrate. It's time for the holidays. That's the reason to party. It's time for anniversary for all the queens and kings. It's time for graduation. Celebrate for a job well done. It's time for Happy New Year. Give thanks to God still here. It's time to take a party time. It's time to get away and have some fun. It's time to take a party time. It's time to celebrate. Get yourself ready like it's your wedding day. While you have a good time, dancing to party time. Celebration. Good times. Celebration.
You can actually hear the music. Hearing it through my headphones, my mic.
It's time to take a party time. It's time to celebrate.
That's the thing, guys. To the artist features we have on our page.
I said, everybody clap your hands, let's have some fun. I said,
Remind me
clap your hands, let's have
of
some
the old
fun.
school stuff from back in the day.
I said, everybody clap your hands, let's have some
They were
fun.
really playing all that, what I call real music back then. But some of the, like I said, I'm in the rap. I don't have it, so I don't understand, so I don't even bother trying to listen to it.
It's party time. It's party time. It's party time.
And that, whoops, And that was Party Time. Let's Party by Eugene Williams. We'll be bringing that back up later on as a tribute to all the birthdays out there. And to Lil Bud. I know he's up there trying to do his little dance. I have one coming up he might like. It's called It's a Hustle. Now, don't try to hustle, Bud. Just listen to the music. That's all you have to do. We ain't trying to get you in trouble with your mommy. But it's a hustle. We'll be coming later. Okay. So, Ronnie, our resident author, entertainer, guest speaker, and all around good person. What can we talk about today? Now, there's one thing I do need to talk about, and this is, I hate to say it, but we're going to leave that to the tail end. We're going to talk about something else right now. I'm trying to pull it up right now. We're going to get your picks for the NCAA tournament quadrant, the other side. You know what? I was looking at that too, and I was kind of studying it a little bit, and I'm thinking there's a possibility you might come out of this weekend pretty good. And because I kept looking at this, and I'm like thinking, you know what? There's a possibility that she could come out of this looking pretty good. And if she does, it's going to be a travesty. A big time travesty. And please, Trump, don't you get involved with this. I mean, I don't know if you know anything about NCAA basketball, let alone do you know how to play. Now, I understand all the other presidents, it's been a tradition. But I'm not feeling Trump. So I could see him taking the NCAA to another level and saying, well, this is what I recommend. This is what I think. This is how it should be done. Anybody want to hold their hand up for Trump to play? Put your hand down, Ronnie. So I'm pulling this up right now, and then we'll be ready to go. And then on top of that, what we want to talk about is what we left off with last night. I'm trying to hope, but she's moving at a slow turtle pace. My other computer tablet coming up, but we'll carry on until then. But like I said, when I was looking at what I saw the other day, I'm thinking there's a slight possibility she could actually come out looking pretty good. And I looked at this, and I kept looking at it, and I'm like, yeah, there's some that she's going to probably bomb big time. But then there's some. See, the key to the whole thing is you can screw up bad. You can really royally screw up bad. But if your 4 picks wind up being the 4 picks you have picked all along to get to the Final Four, no matter how they get there, you're going to be looking good.
Right.
And from what I'm seeing, there's a possibility, from what a lot of people out there are saying, not me, because I'm a hater, but there's a possibility that the Pacific Northwest, Arizona, could possibly get there and make it to the Final Four. And to me, that's scary. That's totally scary. I'm sorry. Because that means I would have to say that you, the great Rhani D Chae, kind of did me in. And I don't really want to, and I really don't want to have to, I mean, yeah, I like you a lot, but I don't want to have to say that you were right. Do you know how much that's going to hurt me? Do you really? Do you really know?
That's hilarious.
Do you know how much that's gonna hurt me though? I mean, seriously, hurt me.
Yep,
Oh,
I do.
thank you. I thought you would
You're
say.
welcome.
I thought you would say, no, not really. I'm sorry if it does, but you didn't say that. So
No, I didn't actually.
that kind of made me feel bad, you know, like a like a
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
little kid being punished by the teacher, you know. But I'm almost there with all the small talk, and then we can continue on. Um, See, what happened was the first time I screwed up. Now the second time, my tablet just don't like me. But we're bringing it up slowly. There it is. Okay. This is what we got. We finished at one side. So we're looking at where we at. I mean, I hate doing this um, uh, in the tablet form because it really messes your eyes. It's like your eyes can get cross-eyed. I'm like, how do people do this? Okay, we're here. We're here. So, and then we just went away. I think it don't want me to play because it know you're correct. That's
No,
a,
I can see.
but I'm able to pull it up. It's slowly doing it. So what I might just do, I do have a failsafe. I didn't really want to go that route, but I do have a failsafe. It's called Rhani D Chae. We'll pick all of them. We don't have to worry about. We don't have to worry about nothing because she's gonna take care of everything. She's gonna make all the picks, and all people have to do is just sit back and let her do her thing. And she's gonna tell you how everything's gonna shape out, how everything's gonna go, and all we have to do is take her advice, right?
Sure.
That's good. I'm glad you agree with me because if you win, they're gonna want to kill me. uh, okay, I'm bringing up the big boys. So here we go. Here we go. I knew it. Okay. Now let me see if I can open up the screen a little bit so I can see. You know, I'm blind. Okay, still blind. So this is what we got going on now. We did one side. So now we're gonna look at the east side, the east bracket.
Okay.
And on the east bracket, we have Villanova and Radford. Radford is a very small school from a very small conference. Villanova is from the Big East. So who do you choose?
Villanova and who?
Radford.
I gotta go Villanova.
That figures. Okay. Miss Lachey goes Villanova. Va Tech, which is Virginia Tech, and Alabama Crimson Tide. Now, I know you're going to go Alabama because it has that fancy Crimson Tide. Right?
Absolutely.
I figured.
I'm a big Steely Dan fan. What can I say?
Oh, come on now. Now you have to bring that into it, the equation.
Absolutely. Why do you think I like the Crimson Tide?
Oh my goodness. Well, I thought you liked it because I think there was a movie with the Crimson Tide in it. I can't remember for sure. I could have sworn there is, but it's okay. So you want to go with the Crimson Tide? Okay.
Yeah.
How about West Virginia, Murray State?
Got to be West Virginia. I love John Denver.
Yeah, you and my daughter need to get together. Raven, I would never talk about you again. I found your counterpart. Okay. Wichita State Shockers out of Kansas against Marshall Thoroughbreds. Thunderherd. My bad. Marshall Thunderherd. Sorry, Marshall.
Well, Thunderherd is just a fun name. I gotta go with that.
Wait. You're not going with my boys from Kansas? Wichita State
Yes.
Shockers?
Nope.
Where's the loyalty?
Well, Thunderherd's a fun name.
So much for loyalty. Okay. We got Florida and St. Bonaventure. I have a feeling what you're going to go with this one, but I'm going to wait.
I like Florida.
Oh, that was a shock. Okay. Kind of got me on that one. I didn't expect that. Okay. So you choose Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What do you say? Okay. Next one. Now, hold on a second. I got to make sure I get this right. Because I want to make sure you understand who you picking this time. Texas Tech. Now, hold on. And Stephen F. Austin. So now you got two from the same area. Texas Tech and S.F. Austin. Who's your pick?
Well, you already know how I feel about those Texas boys. It's a no-brainer.
Yeah, but you got Stephen F. Austin, too, from out of Texas.
Yeah, but...
I know. Tech. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. How about Arkansas, Razorback, and Butler? And don't tell me you know somebody from Butler.
No, I don't, actually.
Oh.
But,
Oh, my gosh. Here it goes.
well, Razorback sounds fun.
Okay. Actually, that would not have been my choice. That's who I was going to choose. Okay. We have Detroit, Michigan. That's where the tournament's being played. We have Purdue and CS Burlington. Cal State Burlington.
We have who?
Cal State Burlington
Okay.
against Purdue. Boilermaker.
Oh, well, Boilermaker, gotta go with that. I've had some fun nights drinking Boilermakers.
Okay. Let's see if you're going to stay true to the board and this time go with loyalty. Okay. We have the Kansas Jayhawks, Rock Chalk Jayhawks against Penn. Come on. What's the team?
You're talking about Penn State?
No. Pennsylvania. Just you.
Oh, okay. I would have to go Pennsylvania.
No, whoa, hold it. All right, folks, hold on. We have to have a timeout here. Sidebar. I let you get away with the Shockers, but you're going against my guys, Rock Chalk Jayhawks, out of Kansas?
Yep.
That close to the Show Me State? Come on now.
It's not about who's connected to the Show Me State. It's about which one of the two you're talking about that I feel most comfortable with.
And you going with Penn of all teams?
And
Okay.
I'm going to kick your butt, so there.
You know what? So help me. If Kansas loses to Penn, I'm not going to hear the end of this. I'm not going to hear the end of this.
No, you're not actually.
Okay, next team. Let's just move on down the line, shall we? Seton Hall, North Carolina State.
Well, I kind of like North Carolina.
That follows the trend so far. Okay, we have Clemson against New Mexico State. Now, what's your pick now?
I'm partial to New Mexico.
You know what? This is not going to be a nice evening. Okay. So you're going with New Mexico. Okay.
Yeah.
Auburn Tigers. I already know before you ever finish. Against Charleston.
I like Tigers, Kitty Cats.
Yeah. I figured that one already. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
TCU against, now, here's the thing. One of the playoff games, play-in games, and there's two of them, are being played as we speak. So the winner of that play-in game will be playing Texas, TCU. And here's your other choice. They're going to either play ASU, Arizona State University, or Syracuse. So either way, TCU going to have to play one of those two. Who's your pick?
What was the first one again?
TCU. That's Texas.
Right.
Texas
Well,
Christian University.
Right. And the second one?
Is they're going to more than likely play Syracuse, but they are playing the winner of the ASU Syracuse game. And let me see. Maybe I can tell you if they won already. No. So you're going to have to take it on faith who you think is going to win that game and who you think TCU is going to be playing.
Well, if Texas is in there, but of course I'm picking Texas.
Yeah, sure you are.
Of course I am.
Like always. Okay. These last three games is going to be interesting. Michigan State, Bucknell.
Michigan State.
Whoa. That one got me. Okay. Rhode Island and Oklahoma Sooners.
Oh, Oklahoma. I live in Oklahoma. Love it over there.
I thought you were going to say because they got Trey Young. Okay. So, Oklahoma.
Yep.
Okay. You do know who Mike Krasinski is, right?
Nope.
The Olympic coach from few years for the last Olympics. Very well known, respected coach. Played for the Duke. He coaches the Duke Blue Devils. And they're going up against Iona. It's basically the Iona Gales.
Okay.
And Duke, it's the Duke Blue Devils. Who's your choice?
Oh, I gotta go with the Blue Devils.
You know what? That's the one I knew you were going to pick. I knew that one. Because it's a Blue Devil, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so basically, if I look at these, and the odds are they're going to carry over until the weekend, which means there's a possibility that you could, coming out of this weekend, possibility you could hit 70% of your bracket and still have the 4 teams that's supposed to be there in the Final Four. Possibility, and it's pretty high. And I will let you know next week.
Okay.
But I will send you a private text, especially if Kansas loses. It won't be a private text. It will be a yelling text. And let me tell you right now, I'm looking at the games right now that are being played as of right now. So if I look at this, and based on who you have picked in the South and in the West yesterday, it looks like you have a possibility of several teams getting into the Sweet 16. Just because of the fact that the two playing games, both the teams that I thought would be in there that might take you out, lost already. And I'm looking at Arizona State, which right now at this very moment is beating Syracuse. And if that holds up, that means you might have another team make it into at least the Sweet 16, or at least into the next two games in the weekend on Saturday and Sunday. We already know one of those teams is going to make it because Texas Southern just took out North Carolina Central, and you had already had Texas Southern, for some unknown reason, beaten. Who the heck did you say you were going to beat? Let me look at that again. Yeah, you had Texas Southern actually beating Xavier. No, no. If that happens, oh my goodness. I didn't think Texas Southern was going to even get out of the play-in round. Oh my. Boy, if they beat Xavier, oh my goodness. I am going to be throwing my bracket and my tournament bracket away. Because it would have already busted the bracket, and we haven't even made it to the second round this weekend. Okay, so we have that done. Get that out of the way, which is a good thing because I was starting to get mad already. Alrighty, so we'll get back with that and talk to you about that later. Okay. Now, I'm looking at a couple other things. The students staged massive walkout over Florida. This came in an hour ago.
Really?
Yeah, let me see. I'm pretty sure they talking about what happened in Florida. Florida shooting. U.S. high school students staged mass walkout.
Okay.
According to what I'm reading, the walkout began at 10 o'clock in the Eastern time zone and moved west across America time zones. Organizers of the National School Walkout, who were also behind the Women's March I already know where this is going. If they got mixed up with the women's, hey, don't get me wrong, women, don't be calling me, telling me I'm bashing women's rights and all that. That's not what I'm looking at. But if they got hooked up with them, and they're the same ones that went up against Mr. Trump during his inauguration, a call on students, teachers, school administrators, parents, and allies to take part. So this is trying to become a countrywide event. On their website, they accuse Congress of inaction to do more than tweet thoughts and prayers in response to the gun violence plaguing schools and neighborhoods. Well, no, they're not. Your commander-in-chief said, hey, we're going to arm all the teachers and train them. We're going to take care of the bad guys. That's what I heard, so what's the big deal? You got something to say about that, Miss Lachey? Rhani D Chae? I don't know why I was getting a call. Oh, I know I was going to call you Lachey. My daughter's best friend's his name is Lachey. Oh my goodness. D Chae, Lachey, boy. Okay. So, comments?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I understand the reason for the walkout because, a lot of times it seems like things move slowly when it comes to actions from our politicians. But I don't know. To me, walkouts just seem, depending on who it is, it just seems just a little ineffective.
Well, as of right now, I would say it probably is more effective now because it's still fresh in everybody's minds.
Yeah, there is that.
See, understand, at least from my perspective, yeah, from just understanding human anatomy, as far as that, things become more successful, I guess, when things are still fresh in people's minds. And now, if this would have been taking place maybe 2 or 3 or 4 months down the line, I don't know how it's going to impact. But this is still fresh in everybody's mind. It's still fresh as far as people who have families, who have kids and going to school, and all these things. So from that perspective, yeah, I would say that it is pretty effective. Now, to the point where they're gonna, all of a sudden we're gonna stop guns, and we're gonna stop shooting bad people and good people, and we're gonna be going kumbaya, and all that. That's pushing it. That's pushing it a little bit. Because here's the thing. First of all, you're fighting a constitutional right. Number one, you're fighting a age-old law that's been around for decades. Number two.
Yep.
Number three, you got a lot of bad boys out there running around with guns. Okay? And although I hate to say that, leaving people defenseless like that, then we're going to go back to what I consider shootout at the OK Corral, the Wild Wild West. So, as much as I don't want to agree with that, it depends on how we're going to handle this. That's what it means to me. Because here's the thing. If you're going to attack the gun laws, then are we going to put the right, regulations in place for people who carry guns? Because you're going to still have people out there toting guns. Okay? You know that. There's no way.
You're going to have one hell of a time prying my gun out of my fat little fingers.
There's no way you're going to have that kind of checks and balances. But in saying that, though, hold on one second. I think I had somebody making a comment. Okay. Comment on something else. Not this. Alright. Cause I got comments coming in right now from everywhere. But I had to go back and look at that at a break. Because there's some about NCAA basketball. There's a couple minutes about NFL.
It's probably people agreeing with my picks.
Oh, come on. I will find out at break, and I will let you know. If you believe, I will let you know the truth, which I'm pretty sure you'll know if I'm lying or not, because I really don't lie that well at all. And let me see. The protest organizers accuse Congress of failing to tackle gun violence. Well, okay. Here's the problem I have. Why is it we have to wait until another kid or another person gets caught in the crossfires of guns before we have to act? Congress has been, I don't know, lazy or lackadaisical about these gun laws. This ain't the first presidency that this has been coming up in. It came up with some of the other presidents in years past. Okay? The problem with that is changing gun laws during one presidential era does not mean it won't be appealed in another presidential era.
Well, I have a question for you.
Okay.
why is it everybody's so hysterical about the guns and nobody's really looking at the real problem? And sorry to, quote a very tired old bumper sticker, but, at the end of the day, guns don't kill people. People kill people.
See, okay. That was a favorite quote.
School and start shooting people on its own. That doesn't happen.
Okay. I understand that, and that was my favorite quote too. I usually use that too. But see, here's the problem. Yes, guns don't kill people. People kill people. But they're using the guns to do it. So, the problem is getting the guns out of the wrong people's hands, okay? And keeping them away from these guns.
That's never going to happen. Because no matter what, let's be real about this. Okay, first off, let's look at the guns. Let's say we take away all the guns out of this country. Somehow we managed to do that, okay? If I really have some sort of a bug up my butt and I've decided I have to go to my high school and kill off a few people, I can get on Google and figure out how to make a pipe bomb. I don't need a gun to do it.
Okay, now we don't want to give people.
I could probably cause as much damage with a couple of pipe bombs as I could with any kind of machine gun. Let's be real.
Well, if you want to get real, you can go to Google and find a way to manufacture a little, little handgun, little pin gun, little gun that you can.
Exactly. So even if you get rid of every gun in this country, it's not going to stop the problem of people killing people. Okay, now my second point is, if we, no matter what kind of regulations we have to control keeping guns out of the hands of people who might use them, negatively, let's be real. We are not going to stop these people from getting guns.
Okay, here's the thing. You're not going to stop people from getting guns the illegal way. Okay? But there is a lot of legal guns out there floating around that people are buying right and left. Okay? My point is this. Yes, you have a point. You're not going to... If somebody really wants to take a vengeance or just go on a mass shooting spur or whatever the case may be, or somebody looked at them wrong or whatever that case may be, yeah, they can find a way to get a gun. But if you take the guns away from the legal standards, what I mean by that, like Walmart's taking their guns, a lot of their semi-automatic or guns that look like they semi-automatic. There's a lot of other gun stores thinking about doing that. Dickies is doing it, so and so, so and so. My point is this. I used to be able to, back in the day when I was carrying a gun, and it wasn't until about 4 or 5, 6 years ago when I stopped using guns or carrying them. But I'm pretty sure the same thing happens. It took me less than, unless it's on a weekend, it took me less than 3 days to get licensed for my guns. Okay? Just that quick. Bang, bang, bang.
Yep.
All right? My thing is, you know how we treat people that go in the stores and get alcohol, and minors who might be outside waiting or might be doing this, or even when we used to do it when we was trying to buy tobacco, right?
Right.
How we finally decided to bring down more harsh punishments, more harsh laws to people who are basically conspiring to help a minor, okay? Or
Right.
people underage, all right? So, just follow me here. What's keeping us from doing, or at least acting on those measures? See, I know you can't get rid of the guns. That's going to be pointless. That's a pointless fight. But like I said before, there's 3 reasons. You fight the Constitution, number 1. You got the NRA out there blowing their horn, okay? You got individuals that can get guns other ways, other means, and everything else. But here's the thing that no one is talking about and should be talking about. The same thing they said about drugs in our communities and drugs in our neighborhood. Or better yet, and this is a true fact, about the neighborhoods, minority neighborhoods. All right, let's be real. African Americans neighborhoods where we control all the drugs and all the drugs are coming in. All right, the fact of the matter is, let's be real. We don't control the inflow or the flux of guns or drugs coming into this country. Let's be real, okay? Because what you're saying now is that we control the inside of the government. We control the inside of all the ports. All right? The fact of the matter is we have no control of that. We also know the government has control. Everybody has control. Everybody has their hands in to everything that's going on. So if you're going to fix the problem, then you better start looking at the hierarchy from the top down. Because you trying to fix something at the lower stages when it's already been infiltrated, then you're looking at it and going about it the wrong way. Because it's not going to happen. You're not going to fix the problem at the grassroots. Because the grassroots has already been infiltrated. So my thing is this. Why don't we start putting harsher punishments, making harsher laws on the people who are selling the guns? All right? The way we did with alcohol and everything else, why not that? We're not going to control the flow of the guns coming in illegally. We're not. The only way that's going to happen is the government is going to have to get up and make different laws govern the borders. Now, I hear Trump sounding off, talking about what he wants to do and everything else. But this is the same guy who's talking about training teachers to bring guns into schools. So that's a different problem. I don't really want to get into right now. But my point is, you are going to have to start controlling the borders and bringing in harsher laws, bringing in harsher regulation. Because if you're not going to do that, like you said, you're not going to stop the guns from being sold on the streets. It's not going to happen.
Well, I agree with the thing about the borders, I do. But as far as the harsher laws go, I mean, if you've got a liquor store and you're not carding people, and so some 16-year-old buys alcohol in your store, goes out and gets drunk, gets behind the wheel of a car, whatever happens, and he tells them he bought this alcohol from you, obviously you did the wrong thing by not carding him.
Right.
And that's easy to prove, it's easy to verify, and yeah, you'll probably get some sort of a fine. But the thing is, if you're talking about, okay, when you go in to buy a gun from you, that you're asking for ID, you're following the process, yeah, okay, if somebody is, let's say that they're maybe they don't have ID, maybe they just kind of ran into the country for some reason, and now that they're here, they snuck in, now that they're here, they don't have ID, and they want to rob a liquor store or something, so they decide to buy a gun. Okay, that kind of stuff, you can have the proper papers, you don't have the proper ID. I'm not going to sell you a gun. And that's, you can do that. That's a good thing. But if you look at a lot of these people, and not just the Columbine kids, but a lot of these people that get these guns and then start shooting people with them, what would you as a gun dealer be looking for? I mean, obviously, if the guy has a criminal background, that'll come up and you wouldn't sell him a gun. But if he's like mentally unbalanced, or if he's just depressed, or if he looks around this world and says, this is an ugly place to live, I'm going to kill myself, but before I do that, I'm going to set all these children at my local elementary school free from living in this world. These types of people with these types of reasons, they're not going to show up on a check.
Well,
So how do you not sell a gun to them? How would you know not to sell a gun to them?
okay, here's the thing. You have a point, and it's valid. But see, the thing is, I've been in places where guns were sold to people. Stores, legitimate gun shops, where when a person goes in and wants to buy a gun, and so and so and so, and they go through the checks and balances and all that stuff, and the guy says all the right, answers all the right questions with the right answers, and so and so and so and so. The thing is, a couple of questions that he asked and a couple of questions that was answered, I knew the guy was lying. All right? I knew the guy. All right, true. My experience and my expertise in that area is a little bit different from his. Okay, and I grant you that. But with that being said, I just knew, just from him looking, where he was looking, his mannerisms, and then how he was constantly looking outside every 5 or 6 seconds, like there was someone out there waiting for him. These things,
You cannot base declining a gun sale on things like that. Because there are a lot of people in this world who are perfectly legitimate, have no reason to kill anybody, have no intent to kill anybody, that might be a little twitchy because maybe they have other issues going on. Maybe they're looking outside because they left the kid in the car. My son locked me out of my car one time when I was stupid enough to leave him in there and tried to drive off. He was 3.
He was what? Okay.
He was 3. So there's a lot of reasons why somebody might be fidgety. There's a lot of reasons why somebody might be looking out the window.
We're going to leave that one alone.
You can't base not selling a gun to somebody on that.
My point is, there is other reasons for not selling a gun to someone.
My point is, those are not legitimate reasons.
Okay.
Not really.
To me, they were, but okay. All right. Next question. Although they are legitimate reasons, I know, I know you're gonna. Okay. They are okay. Don't.
Probably not for the rest of the people, because just because somebody looks out the window a lot is not a reason.
Well, okay, now I'm not talking about that. Okay, you can tell. All right, you been around to it. You told me about your lifestyle, what you've been done as you was growing up. You've been around. You know when there's something not right. You know. So I mean,
saying then that only people who can tell if a twitchy person isn't right should be able to sell guns?
No, but what I'm saying though, you're a gun maker. I mean, you're selling guns, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you've been in this business for a while, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you follow me? Okay. Same thing, a person who's a bartender. He or she's been in the business for a while, right?
Yeah.
Now you gonna tell me they don't develop a sense, a gut feeling about something that's not right?
Legally, you cannot refuse service to somebody buying a gun because of your gut feeling.
Actually, legally, you're not gonna get sued. You're not gonna get sued.
If you don't have a valid reason,
I guarantee you would not.
But if you don't have a valid reason to deny a sale to somebody, they just might sue you.
But what I'm not saying you won't get sued, but I'm saying I will bet you. Cause see, with you, I always lose. So no, okay. I'm just gonna put it away. I've been in a situation where that has happened, and I had somebody try to sue me during the course of when I was working, and it didn't hold water. It never made it to the court. Okay.
Sometimes they don't.
But
all it takes is one good case, and you get a gun seller who's out of business, based on his gut, which might have been wrong.
Okay. Would you rather have him choose not to give a gun to somebody because he thinks something's wrong, then they give it to him, and that person goes out there 5 minutes later and blows himself up and shoots somebody else too?
That's not a fair question, because you're asking somebody whether or not they're going to make a sale based on a suspicion that might or might not be groundless.
Well,
he has no way of knowing what this person's
There-
intentions are.
we make suspicions on
He's
everything.
twitchy, like I said, the fact that he's twitchy is not enough reason
Well-
to say, oh, you're going to go kill a bunch of people. I'm not going to sell you a gun.
In my eyes, if he's twitchy, I ain't messing with him. I'm walking south, and I ain't turning around and seeing what he's doing in the meantime.
Well, and that's you. I'm just saying that for most of the people out there that sell guns, first off, most of them probably haven't been doing it long enough to have any kind of a gut feeling. And secondly, most of them, a lot of them, I should say, work in stores that are chain stores, you know, where you can't just decide you're not going to sell a gun to somebody because they're twitchy.
Okay.
I mean, most
Let's-
people, if it's a business, they're there to sell guns, they will sell a gun.
Okay.
If somebody flagged on a background check, that's a different story.
Okay.
And especially if the person they're not selling a gun to has a clean record but looks twitchy, so I decided I'm not going to sell a gun to him, and this guy happens to be African American.
Well, you know what?
Can you imagine the lawsuit I would get over that?
Oh, yeah. But see, that's a little bit of different. That's a little bit different paradox, though.
Why? He's got a clean record, but he's twitchy. He happens to be black. I don't sell him a gun, and now all of a sudden I'm racially profiled.
Right, because you are. That's my point. Because that's more likely that you're racially profiling somebody. All I'm saying.
For no reason other than my gut tells me not to, and I would have done the same thing if the guy was white or Hispanic or Japanese. But you know as well as I do that if it happens to an African American, it's often cause for alarm.
Well, it is. It's the truth. That's based on facts.
Right, exactly.
All I'm saying is we can do some things to help modify the problem. That's all I'm saying.
And all I'm saying is I honestly don't know what those things would be, because let me tell you something. I've owned several guns in my life, not one of which has ever been bought legally.
You're killing me here.
I'm sorry.
You're killing.
Somebody like me, if,
You're killing me here.
driven by a gun, then how hard would it be for anybody who actually has intent?
Please, at least tell me that they're licensed though, right? They're licensed all
I
that.
don't know. What good is a licensed gun?
Okay. In case anybody out there listening that's part of the law enforcement, just remember, she's a good person. She's
Just don't break into my house is all I have.
Please
to say.
don't say that else. Don't. Cause you're killing me right now. You're killing me. I do not have to want to come and testify at your trial. Okay. That was one of the things on my agenda. We will continue that next week in part 2. The next thing I wanted to get into, we might have to table that until next Tuesday. But you will be seeing, and I'm letting you know, you will be seeing a couple of blogs probably in the next 2 or 3 days on that. And one of the things I'm kind of really passionate about is the teenage suicide rate and the senior citizens, elderly suicide rate. And it's growing. People don't want to acknowledge that. They don't want to acknowledge the fact that our seniors are vulnerable to that. A lot more than it's been in a long time. Probably since the Depression. And what we're going to do about it, that's the question that would take more than 2 or 3 shows to answer. But I will say this. There are so many different underlying borders, underlying problems to suicide rates that people don't want to acknowledge. They don't want to even give credence to because they don't believe it should happen. They don't believe it can happen. They don't believe why it would happen. And unless you walked in those shoes, in those footsteps, I really will say this. How dare you judge? Because you don't know. So I am really going to get back on that. We're going to table that. Remind me, Ronnie, next Tuesday. Because that's a special thing with me. And I want to get it out. At least some things on my chest. And we'll be back in 5 minutes for the close of this show. Good show so far. We might be going to jail tomorrow, but this is G.E. Shaw, Rhani D Chae. We'll be back. This is Next to You, Dominic O'Brien.
And I wanna be next to you, when the sun goes down. And I wanna be next to you,
As usual, I'm broadcasting all over the country, all over the globe. Okay. Yeah. But that show don't get on the map. I don't know what else is.
I just can't stop thinking about you.
Oh, yeah.
And I hope you're always there.
I
hope that everything that you dream of makes it easy, okay? 'Cause I wanna be next to you, when the sun goes down, and I wanna be next to you, whenever you're not around, 'cause I wanna be next to you, when the sun goes down, and I wanna be next to you, whenever you're not around, so let's break it down.
Oh my God, my happiness, that was fine. Wonderful, adorable. Slow, kind of fun. Because those are type of artists, those type of fights I can do.
Gotta connect to you now. I need another reason to try to settle down calls. 'Cause I just wanna be next to you now. I'm gonna take the time to turn it around now. 'Cause I just wanna be into you now. I got another reason to try to settle down, yeah. I just wanna be into you now. Gonna take the time and turn it around.
I'm better off, as you can tell, I'm better off counterpunching when I have somebody else. I don't do things that I well, I do, but I don't. I tell you, no, it's more the athletic party or more the competitive
when the sun goes down, and I wanna be next to you.
But I like those type of arguments and debates. I won't back down for nothing. You know, but at the same time, you gotta at least come with some type of. Hold on one second. And we're back. We're just having a debate in the background. So, if you happen to hear a couple of fights, you know, maybe some glass thrown, don't call the police. It's just us. Okay? This is Gonna Make It. Gonna Make It by David and Tiffany Spencer. We'll be back. Just want to let them know, don't call the police. We're still alive. This is probably one of the best shows I've had. I ain't lying. This was definitely.
If you
Oh, thanks, Rhani. Thank you. That made me feel a lot better. You was an eyesore before, huh?
The storm is over, no more rain. The sun is shining, it's a day you never seen. You are strong, you have endured. You can move mountains if you believe. Yeah, you can make it if you just hold.
You done something right there, right? Or you wouldn't have made it this far.
Keep your head up high.
He had a point. Normally people come in for me. So there must be something you think that's true.
I'm a mountain mover.
I'm a planet shaker.
You probably want to one.
Atmosphere shifter, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'm a believer. I already told you. I'm gonna get through this.
But yeah, this was getting like, okay, here come the best one now. Duck. Here come the right one. Duck. Oh my goodness. So I am going to close out. Let you good for about now 5 more minutes. Hunky does. I know you have ready with your show, your book. You went on your book there, right? Oh, okay. Because all I want to do is just talk about what's going to be going on. Because next week you do have the art show, right? Oh, it's Thursday. What? No, did you think you had something going on tomorrow?
Have trouble.
Okay.
It won't always be like this.
I remember last Thursday. Okay. That's not how I do the brief.
Gonna get through this.
David and Tiffany Spencer, gonna make it. We will be back with more music, more fun, more lifestyle, more entertainment, and more knocking each other's heads off. But for right now, just want to let you know what's coming up next, or Friday. Friday we have a special. Let's Talk Sports. It's an hour special. We're going to talk about what's going on in the NCAA men's basketball tournament. Oh, the women's is playing too. So we will look at that. Also, we'll take a look at the madness. Where is it going? Which teams are trending upward and which teams are trending downward? If they're trending downward, that means they're out of the tournament. Sorry, but that's just where it is. That's what March Madness is. David meets Goliath. Whoever wins, say bye. Also, NFL Frenzy is still going on. And this week has been crazy, crazy, crazy. We got teams, we got players jumping everywhere. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know who's going to be playing where. And is it a good move, bad move? Here's the thing. This is just for me. I see prognosticators out there, the so-called experts out there saying, well, that's not a good move. That's not a great move. You know, that's going to be a bad move. You know what? Like my good friend here said, I don't know really how it's going to happen or what's going to happen until they put on their, well, she put it, their tight pants and everything else. But my point is, we really don't know. We can speculate, but to make big time judgments, we might want to wait until the close of free agency and as the draft gets closer. That's my take. That's me. check some more of that out on Let's Talk Sports on Friday, the hour special. NBA, NFL, March Madness. Hey, I might even talk about the Summer Olympics. You never know. Because the Winter Olympics, I really wasn't feeling it. I used to like it. I used to love it. But you know what? I don't know if it's just the Trump era that made me forget about it. But I will be back to talk about the Summer Olympics. Man, this is something she's going to love too, because they're going to be wearing all kinds of shorts out there. But that's not for me to say. That's for her to talk about. Me, I tend to look at the women, but I don't gawk. I really don't. But that's just Upshaw's take. So we got Friday night music mix. It's coming your way too. And there is a possibility, we will be talking about that later on, me and my partner here, on whether or not we're thinking about bringing a music show on maybe 2 or 3 times a week too. You know, a couple times maybe in the mornings or in afternoons, just non-stop music. Because some of the indie artists we be playing, they're pretty damn good. You know, the thing about indie artists a lot of people want to talk about is because of the fact they're not mainstream. They don't have the big contract. But, you know, here's the thing. When they get their big contracts, they're doing it their way. That's what all about. The indie. It's the indie world. Do it your way, not somebody else's way. We'll be talking about that too on the Authors Hour. We'll be hitting poets, contemporary poets, writers. That's just what we all about. So you need to come check us out. This is G.E. Shaw. This is my friend, Rhani D Chae. Anything else, Ronnie?
No.
So, I haven't missed out anything, right?
No, not that I can tell.
Okay, what we do know for sure is, well, we do or we don't. There's a possibility that we have the Authors Hour tomorrow. But you know what? Hey, we're older people, okay? You can't fault us for maybe missing the 1 or 2 schedules, you know. But hey, we'll find out. If it's not tomorrow, it'll be next Thursday. You need to come check that out. If you are a writer, author, songwriter, whatever the case may be, you want to come on the show and talk about why you do this, please let us know. And that's it for me. Unless my friend Ronnie has anything to say, that's the end of this part of the segment of the show. I'm G.E. Shaw. She's Rhani D Chae. You have a good night. And this is Stock Exchange. And the thing about this young man, I know him personally. Has an office in the same building with me. And this kid is tight. Not only can he sing, can he rap, he's a good speaker, motivational speaker. I tell you, talking to him makes me have faith in the younger generation. This is Phillips, Sharp Skills, Jacobs, Stock Exchange. This is G.E. Shaw. Rhani D Chae. The end of this show, the evening hour. See you next week. Damn, I said more than I normally say. So, what you gonna do now? You gonna go again or?
I'm stacking my stock exchange. I'm stacking my stock exchange. Putting in that paper to work. No. We do not make it rain. I'm stacking my stock exchange. I'm stacking my stock exchange. Putting that paper to work. Yeah. I put that on everything. I'm stacking my stock exchange. I'm stacking my stock exchange. Putting that paper to work. No. We do not make it rain. I'm stacking my stock exchange. I'm stacking my stock exchange. Putting that paper to work. Yeah. I put that on everything. No burning my earnings. Though I'm hot as a furnace, past liabilities, assets is covered, my actions deserve it. I practice the market, jump in the game, the faster you learn it. On shares and waste management, trash is the verdict. Judged by your net worth, the cash is the verdict. Passing from burgers, I tag my discernment. Invest in my stance, fast food is returning. Equities, outpacing inflation. Diversified portfolio, my situation. Well versed in mind, these recordings go to the great ones. That's my great grandkids. Eating off of this catalog. Generational wealth, my hat is off. 5 deuce 9, y'all catapult. Cobra deals, open mail, big dividend checks, no dope for sale. Snuck out the trap through an open sale. Bread in the index, watch as well. Time to wise up, only watch the rail. You paying attention? What an investment. We gaining this interest? Rebel, no question. I earn it, concealed it, and build it, and making more with it. Don't play with this bit in the way, in the betting, we blatantly raising them digits. I'm stacking my stock exchange. Putting that paper to work. No. We do not make it rain. I'm stacking my stock exchange. Putting that paper to work. Yeah. I put that on everything. I'm stacking my stock exchange. Putting that paper to work. No. We do not make it rain. I'm stacking my stock exchange. Putting that paper to work. Yeah. I put that on everything. Was grinding my grizzly, your hand on my Bentley, my eyes on the millie, no sign of the dilly. I'm out on my Indy, purchase some land instead of buying the Billy. Smart with the funds, they better come get me. Gentrification, demolish the city. Miseducation, that knowledge is plenty. Buying the turf, that's powerful, really. Now what you call it? It's time to be honest, enough of the ballin'. Shooting the shots. It's time to start calling. Do this a problem, Makuna Matata. No worries up early, you're moving them dollars. No cooning for dollars, maneuver through college. Using the knowledge, improving who got us. We doing the oddest. Schooling the scholars. Shoes in the closet and choosing the profit. Eye on the top while we moving the bottom. Building today, but you moving tomorrow. Starting to win, the losers gon' holler. Either you lead or choosing to follow. Go against the grain, I make that my motto. In another lane, like whipping at a gato. Make my own change, I ain't waiting for the lotto. Trying to be the bank, really ain't trying to borrow. Money and fame can't steal it to sorrow. A wild interruption, my mind's on the something. Got plans so much bigger than me. Show legacy, let it be steadily, heavily. Something my family see. I'm stacking my stock exchange. Putting that paper to work. No. We do not make it rain. I'm stacking my stock exchange. Putting that paper to work. Yeah. I put that on everything. I'm stacking my stock exchange. Putting that paper to work. No. We do not make it rain. I'm stacking my stock exchange. Putting that paper to work. Yeah. I put that on everything.
Send you something. Yeah, he just lives, the McDonald's is on the one corner and those apartments are on the other corner.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So I will check him out there. Just haven't seen him since tell him that this.
Do you believe in some things? I don't know what I should think. I don't know if I'm right. How'd we end up in this fight? I don't know what I can see. I don't know what I can be. I don't know what I can say to pack all the baggage away. Can I believe in something else but myself?
6 months ago.
It's been so much time since I remember myself.
I don't know how far
we get so far from young. We so much we get so far from young.
And they all have but I gotta get back to this thing. I'll let you go. You have a good night. Thanks for being on there.
Can I believe in something else but myself? It's been so much time since I remember myself. We get so far from young. With so much left for us to see. We get so far from young. With so much left for us to see. from young, with so much left for us to see. How we get so far from young, with so much left for us to see.
That was Half an Orange. This is Karma. Here we go again.
Where have you gone? We were once as one, like a familiar melody, with the right harmony. But then you went away, said you'd be back someday, so we would be in tune, just like a summer moon. I know you'll want me back, but your promises go flat, and we'll be out of key, just like I knew we would be. It wasn't long ago, we were dancing in the park, cheek to cheek, hand to hand. You always made me smile, but then you went away, said you'd be back someday, so we would be in tune, just like a summer moon. I know you'll want me back, but your promises go flat, and we'll be out of key, just like I knew we would be. And here we go again, on that merry-go-round that we call love. We go up and down, round and round. We don't know which way is up or which way is down. And here we go again, on that merry-go-round that we call love. We go up and down, round and round. We don't know which way is up or which way is down. Where have you gone? We were once as one, like a familiar melody, with the right harmony. But then you went away, said you'd be back someday, so we would be in tune, just like a summer moon. I know you'll want me back, but your promises go flat, and we'll be out of key, just like I knew we would be. And here we go again, on that merry-go-round that we call love. We go up and down, round and round. We don't know which way is up or which way is down. And here we go again, on that merry-go-round that we call love. We go up and down, round and round. We don't know which way is up or which way is down. We don't know which way is up or which way is down.
And that was Karma. This
God sets me Tyrone. Things were going so well in my life. I couldn't tell my left from the right. Every day seemed like midnight. Couldn't see the time, I don't even talk about the light. But one day something, y'all, happened dynamite. I don't know, but heaven's timing was just right. The dark days of past pain of history is gone. God sent me a man, said you never walk alone. I can't recall, it was in December. Dreads and red was all I could remember. 4 months later, knocking on a door, going down a hall at Blue Box Studio. I'm so glad I waited, y'all, yes I am. Grown a little closer, we belong together like a gun and a holster. I am the honey, you are the bee. Can't nobody come between you and me. Planted by the rivers, just like a tree. From heaven to earth, this thing was meant to be. Just like our music, we are in a groove. With help from above, we shall never be moved. We've been through the fire, we've been through the flood. The love we have now is bigger than blood. You love me, and we both love our little baby. Tyrone, where you never be alone. Good things come to those who wait, yeah. God sends me Tyrone. I know he's with me, yeah,
loved Abraham so, till she called him Lord, lowercase L. I love this man just that much. Lord Prince Tyrone. And ever since the day I'm so happy, yeah. Oh, thank you, Lord, for sending me Tyrone. And you'll never be alone. No one else will do. God sends me Tyrone. Oh, loving you is never wrong. Oh, yeah. I love to call your name. Can I call him? Can I call him? Can I call his name, y'all? Nobody else can do that. Tyrone, you are mine. Oh yeah, yeah. God gave me Tyrone. Oh yeah, Tyrone.
This is Eugene Williams. It's party time. This goes out to my little friend, my little grandson, little bud, Ryan. Hope you're having a good party. It's party time.
Let's change the atmosphere. It's time to party in here. It could be your birthday. That's the reason to party. It's time for vacation. That's the reason to party. It's time for payday. It's time for celebration. It's time to take a party break. It's party time. It's time to get away and have some fun. It's time to take a party break. It's party time. It's time to celebrate.
It's party time.
It's time for the holidays. That's the reason to party. It's time for anniversary for all the queens and kings. It's time for graduation. Celebrate for a job well done. It's time for Happy New Year. Give thanks to God you're still here. It's time to take a party break. It's party time. It's time to get away and have some fun. It's time to take a party break. It's party time. It's time to celebrate. Get yourself ready like it's your wedding day. While you have a good time, dancing to party time. Celebrations, good times. Celebrations, good times. Celebrations, good times. Celebration, good times. Celebration, good times. Celebration, good times. It's time to take a party break. It's party time. It's time to celebrate. Everybody clap your hands, let's have some fun. I said everybody clap your hands, let's have some fun. I said everybody clap your hands, let's have some fun. I said everybody clap your hands, let's have some fun. It's party time. It's party time. It's party time.
If you're like me, and you go through the city, you look out over the city, sit back and let the city come to. Let me speak to you. This is Chris James.
Just a small town kid from way off the grid. I didn't know what I knew till I did what I did. I left my home, I left it for here. And I rolled into town with some big ideas. I washed them down with a couple of beers. And the next thing you know, I'd been here for years. City speaks to me, yeah, yeah. The city speaks to me. They walk on by me in last night's clothes, on their way back from where God only knows. And God is the only one who gives a damn. Rainbows are rising up over our heads. What happens in life doesn't matter in bed. I just get along with everyone I can. The city speaks to me, hey, yeah. The city speaks to me. Touch the ground, I'm running. Maybe someday I'm gonna turn my life into something. But it's a long day, it's a long day coming. Till I'm gonna leave. The city speaks to me, yeah, yeah. It speaks to me, yeah, yeah. Some of those old dives where we used to roam, the ones that always felt more like home than the places where we go to sleep. Have been bought and sold and you gotta let them go. Somehow I still feel them tugging at my soul. The memories are deep. The city speaks to me, yeah, yeah. City speaks to me, yeah, yeah. The city speaks to me.
kind of love is what we've been waiting for. So I never knew it would be. I knew it from the moment I laid eyes on you. That something fishy is going on inside our hearts, and I want it in you just as much as you want me, baby, baby, baby. Let's get it on. Ayo, ayo. Do you really wanna turn me out? Ayo, ayo. Never ever seem to get enough. Ayo, ayo. Do you really wanna turn me out? Ayo, ayo. Never ever seem to get enough. Ayo. When you sing it again. Ayo, ayo. When you sing it again. Ayo. I feel alive when I'm with you. There is this magic right in your smile. Just can't hold back no more. No, 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 no. Knowing you want me, and I feel that the same.
Are you an independent musician? How would you like to have your songs played on hundreds of radio stations just like the one you're listening to right now? Join MusicSubmit.com and we'll promote your music to radio stations and blogs in your genre. It's free to set up your account, and we guarantee your music will be considered for airplay by radio stations worldwide. Why not sign up today? It's free. MusicSubmit.com. Radio promotion for indie musicians.
This is Bill McDale. Walk to the light.
Walk to the light. The darkest night before the dawn. Love reigns. Wash away the pain. When tomorrow comes, the world begins again. Stay here with me. You will see we'll be alright. Sleep well. Don't dwell. Life will still go on and on and on.
And that was Bill McVille, Walk to the Light. You know, to a lot of people, depending on what part of life they're in, walk to the light could mean a lot of different things. So, to me, I just want to make a tribute to Mr. Stephen Hawking, one of the most beloved, but one of the greatest scientists of our generations. Not only was he a great scientist, man, the guy was the one that talked about the black hole and the existence of it, but also made claim to the fact that it might not be inescapable. But enough about that and his intelligence. Let's talk about Stephen Hawking, the man. He did have a personal wit about himself, as stated by CNN, who said, Stephen Hawking was one of the most beloved scientists in this generation. How true. Not only for his intelligence, but for his wit and humor. And we all know that Stephen Hawking passed away yesterday at the age of 76. I just want to talk about some of the most memorable quotes that he made. On the universe, Hawking said, it would not be much of a universe if it wasn't home to people you love. He talked about the scientific discoveries. I wouldn't compare it to sex, but it lasts longer. Oh, how true, how good. Once asked on intelligence, I would never claim this. People who boast about their IQ are losers. That was in response to a 2017 question. If he believed he was the most intelligent person in the world. On the subject of curiosity, he stated, so remember, look at the stars and not at your feet. At the Sydney Opera House, he made that statement. To me, this is probably one of the best ones I heard before. And I heard this one from him before. He stated on the acceptance of God. God may exist, but science can't explain the universe without the need for a creator. Remember that. God may exist, so he doesn't discredit God. But science can explain the universe without the need for a creator. That was in a 2010 CNN interview. The scientific account is complete. Theology is unnecessary. He was definitely a trendsetter, whether for good or bad, controversial or not. That's Stephen Hawking. He once spoke on women. My physician assistant reminds me that although I have a PhD in physics, women should remain a mystery. That's Stephen Hawking, one of the greatest physics of our time and scientists.
There is no incoming call.
Thanks, Alexa. As my new secretary appearing today. And she does it all the time, out of the blue. I like the comment that Trump made, trying to deflect things. Yes, this came a little while back, but it still bugs me when I hear him say that. President Trump tweeted that there's no chaos in his White House. The tweet, however, came at the beginning of a notable chaotic day. That's funny though when you think about it. There's no chaos in his White House. Really? Dude, you had chaos from the day you entered the White House. Seriously? Oh, Donald. He's seeking counsel for confidence on how he should handle the Stormy Daniels situation, a source close to the president tells CNN. And that was yesterday at 4:26 p.m. The source also believes the porn star controversy could pose a bigger threat to Trump's presidency than Russia. That's what I'm talking about. You know, just having an affair or whatever, I'm not saying that's good. I'm not saying that's right. But there's been many presidents come and go that had some type of controversy or some kind of hidden skeleton in the closet in regards to females, women in general, affairs, harassment, or whatever. But this is going on way, way too long. So, like I said before, in my opinion, there's more to this than just Miss Stormy Daniels and their little, I don't know, little titty tot affair or whatever it may be. Something else is going on. And hopefully it will come out soon. I'm going to still look around. I'm going to still search the feeds, the news feeds everywhere, because I know there has to be something else going on. It has to be. Will this is still be lingering on when you have other problems to deal with, like the Russian controversy, the Russia investigation, the things going on in Korea? I mean, really, what's going on in our country? Homeless populations, people with mental illness, etc., etc. He's trying to cut different types of social programs. I mean, come on. There's got to be something going on with this. And I will continue to scour the news feeds until I find what I'm finding. What's interesting to me that can shed some light. Outside of that, it doesn't appear to be nothing else going on around the world, locally. Come on, Tacoma. Is there anything going on that's worth reporting in Tacoma? Or in Washington in general? That doesn't look like it right now. But I can tell you this. The playing games are over and finished, it looks like. And for people who are following the NCAA basketball men's tournament, the madness will start tomorrow, hitting home hard. But in the meantime, these are the playing games. We had Texas Southern going in as the 16th seed with a 16-19 record. They beat NC Central 64-46. Give these guys some props. The big scores in that game. Texas Southern, D. Jefferson, a guard, 25 points. He had 8 rebounds and 3 assists. Pretty good. A stat stuffer. And moving on. Let's see. We also had Syracuse, Syracuse, pull it out in the end, beat Arizona State, 60-56. The zone of the Q is back, And for people who are not used to playing against the zone that the Qs can bring, it can be an offensive nightmare if they play it right. The Qs, Syracuse, win it 60-56 over Arizona State. Big E School into the final dance. Forward Brissett had 23 points, 12 rebounds, and 2 assists. K. Justice, the guard for Arizona State, finished with 15 points, 2 rebounds, and 5 assists. And basically, the Qs beat a pretty good damn team. It's remarkable that they were the play-in games. They should have, to me, at least got a seat in the big dance from the very beginning. I mean, they might not have been seated high, but they probably could have stole a 9 or an 8 seed, or at least a 9 or 10. Arizona, who was 20-12, opened the season though with 12 wins. But one of the things about Arizona is why it's kind of troubling that they couldn't get in straight out as an at-large. They beat 2 of the number 1 seeds, Xavier and Kansas. And they got off to a hot start. So tell me, how's a team like Arizona State, who gets off to a hot start, beat Xavier and Kansas, and go 12 wins to open the season, then finish 8-12 the rest of the way, didn't get into the tournament, had to play their way in, and didn't get in, I felt bad for those guys. But didn't get in. But Oklahoma, yeah, I know, Trae Young. Everybody talking about the great Trae Young. Well, you know what? One guy, last I checked, can't win it all. It takes a team. My thing is, Trae, you got a good handle. It's okay. I mean, it's not great. But here's the thing. You need to start learning how to use your teammates. They're good players too. Before you ever showed up, you need to pass the ball, man. But on Oklahoma got off to a fast start too, and yeah, they beat Kansas. Excuse me. They beat Kansas. And beat a lot of, I think they were like 6-1 against the top 20 or 25. But come on. They went 2-12 the second half of the season, especially in the Big 12 run. Come on. Seriously, how do a team get in and Arizona State had to play a tough draw against Syracuse to play their way into the tournament? It's still a mystery to me. It's still going to be one. I know everybody wanted to see Trae Young, the most prolific scorer in college basketball this year, according to a lot of experts. My thing is, once you get a handle on what Trae Young is, and you can go up against a team that got some pretty good defensive guards, big guards, strong guards, you can slow him down. I'm not going to say you can stop him, but you can slow him down. But that's Trae Young. Oklahoma. And they're in. So, ain't nothing we can do about that. Can't cry over spill milk. You just can't do it. So you gotta just keep on moving. But the big dance. We're talking about the big dance. I gotta finish my bracket tonight before the dance begins tomorrow. The live dance. The dance. Big time dance. Really? You gonna take, man, what is up with these teams? What is it? What is it that people don't like my boys from the Rock Chalk Blue State KU Rock Chop, baby. They're gonna put a hurting or a surprise on somebody. I hope so. 'Cause I just want to have to listen to my girl tell me how they fell apart. I really don't. Rock Chop, Jayhawk, babies. Let's see. Let me pull it up right now so we can get a good idea on when all these teams are going to hit the hardwood, considering the fact they're playing in different, time zones. So, for people who don't know what's going on, I'm giving you a look at what's happening. Starting tomorrow, we're trying to take a look at their schedule. Here we go. I know it's going to be a lot. Well, I would be playing hooky. This is the madness, baby. I mean, when you think about college basketball, the mecca of college basketball, to me, it doesn't get any better than March Madness. Now, the NBA, depending on, tournament and who's in it, sometimes it gets to a point where, it's kind of, I don't know, boring maybe. Because it's usually the same teams in it making that run. Me personally, I would love to see Houston take out the Warriors. Take out the Warriors. And don't get me wrong, I love Golden State. Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, but come on, man. Get them competition. Excuse me. So, what we got going on? Here we go. Thursday. These are all Eastern time zone for the people out there in the Pacific Northwest. We have Oklahoma hitting the hardwood with Rhode Island. Ooh, coming right out of the gate. Trae Young and Rhode Island. Man, I thought it was going to be later, but it's coming out of the gate. And woo! Tickets starting at $100. Man, they crazy. But back to what's going on. We got Oklahoma and Rhode Island at 12:15 p.m. Followed by True TV. Oh, Oklahoma's playing on CBS. True TV starts about 35 minutes later. They will be hosting Wright State and Tennessee. These are all Thursday matchups. And UNC Greensboro taking on Gonzaga on TNT at 1:30 p.m. Followed by Penn and Kansas at 2 o'clock on TBS. And then CBS in the afternoon hosting Duke Iona at 2:45. Loyola Chicago and Miami at 3:10 on True TV. TNT from the Taco Bell Arena. I love it. That's why I wanted to say it. Taco Bell Arena. And South Dakota State against Ohio State. A lot of people are picking Ohio State to make a big time run. I know South Dakota State from a few years ago, to be exact, 2 or 3 years ago, surprised the world and made a big time run in the tournament. You got NC State, Seton Hall at 4:30 on TBS, following their Kansas game. Then we got Radford and Villanova on TNT at 6:50. And closing out on the night games, we have Davidson, Kentucky, CBS at 7:10. San Diego State, Houston at 7:20 on TBS. Stephen F. Austin against Texas Tech at 7:27. Alabama hitting Virginia Tech at 9:20. And the real late games, Buffalo, Arizona, 9:40 on CBS. TBS is hosting Michigan, Montana, and on True TV, closing out the night, St. Bonaventure going against the Gators of Florida. And tomorrow night, we'll get you ready for Friday night. This is G.E. Shaw heading back to Sime Mixlr Radio tonight. And we're going to hit you with Overtime by Chada, followed by Chance of a Life by 2M Boy. This is Overtime, Chada.
Working overtime, caught between the reason and the rhyme. When a man like that is a man of mine. He got me tripping all over my feet, and you know my smarts ain't straight. But a good man is hard to find. So I'm holding on, I don't think it's wrong if I'm not that strong. Nobody said it has to last forever. So I'm holding on, I don't think it's wrong if I'm not that strong. Sometimes things get bad before they get better. So he's from the wrong side of the tracks, so try not to think about that and relax because of the way he makes me feel. Yeah, I'd love to find a person who is perfect in everything they say and do, but you know perfection's never real.
It's wrong if I'm not that strong.
Nobody said it has to last forever.
So I'm holding on, I don't think it's wrong if I'm not that strong.
Sometimes things get bad before they get better.
There's been times when I lost my mind, but I've been putting in overtime. You're my star, so I'm trying to get you these diamonds. Double help you shine, double help you shine. Got me putting overtime. Got me putting overtime. So I'm holding on, I don't think it's wrong if I'm not that strong.
Nobody said it has to last forever.
So I'm holding on, I don't think it's wrong if I'm not that strong.
Sometimes things get bad before they get better.
So I'm holding on, I don't think it's wrong if I'm not that strong.
Nobody said it has to last forever.
So I'm holding on, I don't think it's wrong if I'm not that strong.
Sometimes things get bad before they get better. So he's from the wrong side of the track, so try not to think about that and relax because of the way he makes me feel.
Boy.
Can't pass up a change of a life. This is a change of a lifetime.
Same thing for tomorrow, but you gotta ride it out like a Monte Carlo. I ain't tryna be impartial, take heed to his apostles, cause Jesus gon' burn it up like he a fire marshal. Only gonna save the state, no we won't be raising K. There'll be ash under our feet and I ain't talking bleeding apes. Keep walking, endure the pain, he's more king than Charlemagne. He can rid you of the blame, you don't want that mark I can't. Super fine, super line, that's like freaking suicide. Keep up the folly, you gon' die for Christ was already crucified. So choose life, it's seen, it's done, it ain't no replica. This a chance of a life, you don't wanna mess it up.
Can't pass up a change of a life. This is a change of a lifetime. Don't pass up a change of a life. This is a chance for eternal love. So get it right.
Go ahead if you want to. Waste this life can't undo. Ain't no way to escape singing. Who can I run to? Been off the hook, so deaf like the R&B urban group. More or less been fighting my temptations like some kung fu. Now it's time for waking up. Redeem the time we played enough. When I was a child, speak as a child, but it can't no longer, baby. It's afraid for what? Eternal death. I'm trying to get eternal life. Cause nothing in this worthless life is worth losing my pearly white. Talking about that righteous road, trying to walk that righteous road. Narrow is the way, but wide the gate. We're all our life, let's go. Let the dead bury the dead. Won't be a walking sepulcher. I'm trying to get that crown of life. Won't let nobody mess it up.
Can't pass up a change of a life. This is a change of a lifetime. Don't pass up a change of a life. This is a chance for eternal love. So get it right. You don't wanna be missing out on chances of a lifetime. You don't wanna be missing out on chances for eternal life. The word of God is like a leprechaun that found a pot of gold and lucky charming. Don't wanna gain the world just to lose your soul. So repent for sins, He'll forgive. Do what's lawful and right and live. Can't pass up a change of a life. This is a change of a lifetime.
they learn dreams of fame don't always come true. They take their luggage and delusions, and they all fly away.
This is Hollywood.
Back to the people they loved before they came to LA. There ain't no stars on the boulevard in Hollywood, CA. For those who have come and those who have failed, and those who have lost their way out in LA, they lost their way. They came from Peoria in small town USA. rich and famous out in L.A. Sometimes the sun doesn't shine and the California sky gets gray. Sometimes an earthquake sweeps your dreams away. There ain't no stars on the boulevard in Hollywood, CA. Those who have come and those who have failed and those who have lost their way out in L.A. They lost their way. So many stars making millions of dollars, and they're worshipped by the public each day. But no one remembers those who failed and walked away. There ain't no stars on the boulevard in Hollywood, CA. Those who have come and those who have failed and those who have lost their way out in L.A. They lost their way out in L.A. They lost their way.
Hey yo, just letting my true fans know, be the realest stuff I ever wrote. Up in the studio getting loose, man. Truest words I ever spoke. Started having visions, tripping about future conditions. The way I'm living, maybe skidding, heading for collision. Cards missing, ask for others, they tell me go fishing. Wishing for that hand, distance my plans from competition. But I collide, slide under like they had my number. But these back roads home lead to area codes unknown. My false belief, I live more happily in apathy, where nothing's satisfactory. Thinking let's hope much more practically. The shoe fit, bought a matching hat, carried matches that burn bridges, black me against the world, but I attack. Attempting to fortify, guess we all born to die physically. I'm out soul searching, but pitifully catch misery, cause I want it all instead of letting go with those desires. Trying to run through walls, not believing I can fly higher and be ballin'. Got a job to do, but I call in sick, like this is life and I'm disturbed with it, and go soul lost searching. In an inner sorrow, no matter where I go I can't see a path to follow. By tomorrow may consume me, I'm so certain, feeling hollow. So tonight I'm going soul searching. 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 Forget it, I can't write no more. Something ain't right no more. It's like my mind is so bored, ideas are so poor. Trying to explore what for, banging on a locked door. Critiquing everyone else's goods and got nothing to export. Tried to be the best sport, but ran into the next court. Trying to clog my flow, possibly stop my go. Not yet green, right, the street light's still yellow. It's a tight squeeze, I might need to stay as loose as jello. Avoid the collision, attach a hook, hit lakes and keep fishing. Heart's frostbitten, cause the frostbite lost sight of my mission. Cause I tried, cared, tired, got flat and I used despair. But despite all the distance I covered, I had gone nowhere. It's too cloudy, no fun. Apollo, bring back the sun. Wanna have a picnic with no rain or hail to get lifted. And I would feed you a clear cut of the feeling in my mind. But these abstract thoughts seem to be all I can find when I'm lost in an inner sorrow. No matter where I go, I can't see a path to follow. By tomorrow may consume me, I'm so certain, feeling hollow. So tonight I'm going soul searching. 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 Check it out, Woods. So tonight I'm going soul searching. Just blowing steam, lost in the stream of consciousness. A lot on my mind, but I seem thoughtless. Been disturbed for years, struggling to switch gears, trying to steal that treasure like some broke buccaneers. I just can't tell. I'm trapped in a shell. I made a witch mad as hell. She casted a spell and had a black cat cross my path as well. I'm not saved yet, buried, ringing a cracked bell. It's tough, no fair way. Every course is rough to the grass that's green, but this is no golf scene. The feeling is dominant, leaves a taste like a condiment. If only I can let go desires to be prominent and focus on simple success. I can compress expectations I put on my chest. I can't bench press. Enough with the rhyming, my spirit is dying. I'm trying to take a mental trip to Zion and go soul searching.
And that is Dark One Theory, Soul Searching.
Think you've seen enough?
Shawty, I'ma take this picture of you. It's gonna be Facebook Live. Arista Records, CK, Facebook Love.
That's CK Morgan,
Shawty, I'ma
Facebook
take this
Love.
picture of you. It's gonna be Facebook Live. Shawty, I'ma take this picture of you. It's gonna be Facebook Live. I'm on Facebook and it's top late. My baby got me #1 on the top 8. It's computer love, real money hate. It's just Facebook freaks trying to find a date. We up all night, having cyber sex. She check, I check, though we never met. She said she wanna explode me like the internet. It's like an orgasm every time she send a text. She likes to download, CK songs, putting her in a ringtone. She even got my screensaver on her iPhone. I get more in the T in the end zone. We going back before sending email. She a bitch, so I hit her on the Gmail. She got the sense that got me writing LOL. It feel like chemistry, feeling like so strong. Shawty, I'ma take this picture of you. It's gonna be Facebook Live. Shawty, I'ma take this picture of you.
Alright, yo.
It's gonna be
on, baby.
Facebook Live.
Check, what kind of don't trust Facebook guys on get away. Why you late? One plus now obey your waste. Most of my reply which I obey you need a day. When you box to motor your way, mommy, Muhuna would that. So when you nika, and I mean you will be she had the minu will be can. Tag him up with him not like him pictures. Free, right on my wall. Shawadi be no kuma na do mini skirt. Obey, catch rama when any with same stress. Watch check you with the Maya one or local class. 5:30 or baba back. Us then yanko for around on yada man. But I did be chamo 101. Move.
Shawty, I'ma take this picture of you. It's gonna be Facebook Live. Shawty, I'ma take this picture of you. It's gonna be Facebook Live. Computer love is waiting for you. Tell me what you want me to do.
is Kelly.
You remember speeding down the road. We blew the trucks and we almost rolled. Sparks were flying, but we didn't ignite. The sheriff threw us in the jail of night. I must confess that I'm getting restless. Oh, your love, girl. Oh, your love.
Yo, for real, I'm not even gonna play with you. I can't deal with you no more, man. For real. I don't wanna see your face, I don't wanna smell you, I don't want nothing. I don't wanna have nothing to do with you. I mean, you just need to get your stuff and go. Give me my key and lose my number. For real.
Hustle, Mary J. Hook, Sean J. This is Get Gone.
Cause I put with your stuff away too long. And I'm tired of the stress, oh yes. Girl, I'm better off by myself. Don't have to worry about nobody else. Girl, it's time for you to get gone. Cause I put with your stuff away too long.
Time that
Girl, it's time for you to get gone, 'cause I've been with your stuff for way too long. And I'm tired of the stress, oh yes. Girl, I'm better off by myself, don't have to worry about nobody else. It's time for you to get gone, 'cause I put her with your stuff for way too long.
I'm gonna miss you, and all the freaky things we used to do. That's not enough to make me let you stay. I don't deserve to be treated that way. I must admit that I'm gonna miss you, and all the freaky things we used to do. That's not enough to make me let you stay. I don't deserve to be treated that way.
Get gone, 'cause I put her with your stuff for way too long. And I'm tired of the stress, oh yes. Girl, I'm better off by myself, don't have to worry about nobody else. It's time for you to get gone, 'cause I put her with your stuff for way too long. It's time for you to get gone, 'cause I put her with your stuff for way too long. And I'm tired of the stress, oh yes. Girl, I'm better off by myself, don't have to worry about nobody else. It's time for you to get gone, 'cause I put her with your stuff for way too long. Yeah.
Coming up, this is Kalade, Power of Feeling.
The prime second you strike my mind, you turn me into a drunkard. Under the force of a deep devotion, just like a force of a deep blue sea. I'm full of excitement when you eye me for love. You are winning and you're wonderful. Your fortune is enough. Power of feelings, Thursday we meet. It seems like spending a pleasant moment. Power of feelings, Thursday we get closer. It seems like spending a special moment. Special moment.
And up next, Celine Chavez, or Chavez.
Your stunning eyes makes me adore you. I feel the power of your charm. I believe that true love can cure. As you heal my mind and my soul, you are so mesmerizing. Living in a paradise of love. Your infatuation on my soul. The minute you strike my mind, power of feelings, Thursday we meet. It seems like spending a pleasant moment. Power of feelings, Thursday can see it through your smile. What's got you so broken down, so weary, so wild? Are you feeling alone, too lost to call home? Look to the stars, the heaven above needs you to hold on. So hold on, 'cause you're not alone. I just need to know where you are, and I will come running, and I will come running. Your heart is saving me. And you with the hurt, I can hear it when you laugh. Is it harder to try because you know they don't understand? Are you feeling like someone that's lost in the wind? I've been there before. Please shine brightly with the stars instead. 'Cause you're not alone. I just need to know where you are, and I will come running. I will come running. Your heart is saving me. You're not alone. I just need to know where you are, and I'll come running, and I will come running, 'cause your heart is safe with me. No, you're not alone. I just need to know where you are, and I'll come running, and I will come running. Just tell me where you are, baby, and I will come running. 'Cause you're never alone. I'm right there by your side. You're never alone. You're safe with me.
And this is Candy Rose, featuring Ian Massey Harris, and this is the best.
Tired of all the fighting, I'm sighing. Why do we hurt each other? So sick of crying and trying. There's no way we'll last forever, and it kills me to admit we're not meant to be. You're with me, but conceited, and soon you'll see. 'Cause Lord knows where you go when you're gone in your head when I'm next to you. I see you, but you don't see me, and I go where you go if I knew how to follow you. Show me you lead, but I'm not where you want to be. But I'm the best to smash me down. Our love has taken its toll, right? Its cousin took it all. I got nothing left, it took it all, and I can't recall the last time I put a smile on your face. And you don't care if I'm happy, so I'm giving you space. 'Cause love knows where you go when you're gone in your head. When I'm next to you, I see you, but you don't see me. And I go where you go if I knew how to follow you. Show me you lead, but I'm not where you want to be. But I'm the best you see. Hey, yeah, I'm the best. And it got harder and harder to be the one to make this call, be the one to end it all. I kept hoping you'd realize I was the best. I'm the best you ever had. I'm the best you ever had. I'm the best you ever had. And I'm tired, yeah, of trying, yeah. This love is exhausting. I'm calling time. I'm so tired, I'm so tired. 'Cause you'll never realize, you'll never realize I was the best. I'm the best you ever had.
And that was Candy Rose, the best. And how many people, if you're telling the truth out there, you're not lying to yourself, can relate to that particular song, the best? That was Candy Rose featuring I Am Massey Harris. We're coming close to the end. And be back with a few announcements after John Farley.
Are you an independent musician? How would you like to have your songs played on hundreds of radio stations just like the one you're listening to right now? Join MusicSubmit.com and we'll promote your music to radio stations and blogs in your genre. It's free to set up your account, and we guarantee your music will be considered for airplay by radio stations worldwide. Why not sign up today? It's free. MusicSubmit.com. Radio promotion for indie musicians.
And we're back. And we're at the end of another night. But before we go, I want to let you know we'll be here Friday evening for Let's Talk Sports. It'll be an hour special. The first time in the short 10 stay of this program and our network at Sime Mixlr Radio tonight. So stay tuned for that. And on Friday evening, also, following that, we'll be bringing you Sime Mixlr Radio Music Friday Night Mix. And it's going to be a pretty good one. from the way things went this week, with all the artists we showed, featured, brought to life. It was a good show this week. So, that's all we have to say. That's all we have to put out there. And be back in a few. This is Sean P. This is life.
This is life, this is love, in this time. This is all I ever worked for. This is all I ever wanted. From these moments, feel me my rights, in my wrongs, yeah. Get a mic, and then put it all in the song, yeah. I've been waiting on this moment for the longest.
I'm so blessed, thank God for every single thing I got. Real talk, been a minute since I walked around the block. Used to walk, now I ride. Easy living on the side. Give me 12 more months and everywhere we go we fly high. Why try, work to be anywhere but above me. I mean everyone who hear my voice and simply seem to love me well. Except my ex, but he no one believing this. Crazy doing business, never say that it get easier. Same hard work that we've been putting in from the beginning. Got me grinning cause I know they little jealous that we winning. Don't you see the vision? Ain't it hard to tell? We propelling over sell, clients I'll be paying well. I got sad stories that don't get a tear from these eyes and brothers who do anything for me, don't be surprised. Remember when we didn't have enough money to dream? Now we only got enough for the team, my nigga. This is life.
This is love, in this time. This is all I ever worked for. This is all I ever wanted. From these moments, feel me my rights, in my wrongs, yeah. Get a mic, and then put it all in the song, yeah. I've been waiting on this moment for the longest. This is life, yeah. Fun in the sun, never cooling breeze. I give anything for the days, it's just you and me. My friend, I got love for you. No ain't no problems, they can't shade us. We are so bright, we can shine in the dark. We the type to see them green lights when they park. Never had a problem with holding on to the mark. Cause all these hopes and dreams keep us alive. We on this all good, yeah. But hold up, I need a minute. I'm telling you to hold up, cause I ain't finished. I'm telling you a story, you're pushing it to the limits. And to do that, we taking it back to the beginning. It started as a little one, I can feel the rhythm. I can see the visions of his 7 millions. See, life too short to be worrying about opinions. And that's what we be trying to tell y'all. Yeah, my nigga, this is life. This is love, in this time. This is all I ever worked for. This is all I ever wanted. From these moments, feel me my rights, in my wrongs, yeah. Get a mic, and then put it all in the song, yeah. I've been waiting on this moment for the longest.
Remember that young love, that have all of my heart, dumb love. That no, I'm too loyal, she got me sprung love. That baby, you ain't gotta catch the bus. Big dreams, but big things that still change for us. Life is better, but if you don't agree, you need to hush. Probably still have issues with people that I can never trust. Doesn't matter, really whether I love it or hate it. Had to lose an ex to run into Miss Sophisticated. Welcome to the future. See the difference? That persistence got me to her. See the distance? Can't say that she my everything, but baby got me wishing, cause we ain't missing half of the trouble. We got our hip and we just look for new trouble and about to do double. And if you mad, you can hate us until you stop bubbling. We be trying to boss every day. Doesn't take a lot for us to get lost. MIA, I'm just saying this is life.
This is love, in this time. This is all I ever worked for. This is all I ever wanted. From these moments, feel me my rights, in my wrongs, yeah. Get a mic, and then put it all in the song, yeah. I've been waiting on this moment for the longest. This is life.
This is live. Sean P. And that's it for tonight. This is Wednesday night, 10/11 Pacific Standard Time in the Pacific Northwest. And this is G.E. Shaw, Sime, Mixlr Radio tonight. Saying goodnight and leaving you with this. Happy birthday out there, little bud, Ryan. And my other grandson turned 18 a couple days ago. Big Q. And I'm leaving you with this. This is Eugene Williams, Party Town. Have a good night. This is G.E. Shaw.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Y'all going to the party tonight? Yeah, that's cool. Having a good time tonight.
When you step right